Also waiting for the start of another NFL season. Want to get your thoughts here, Mike, as we have you here. The new weapons there for Carson Wentz. What's that going to mean for his sophomore season?
It should mean good things, at least in the short term. I mean, the Eagles poured themselves this offseason really into making sure Wentz had every possible benefit at his disposal. You go out and sign Alshon Jeffrey, you sign Torrey Smith, you add depth to the offensive line. The one place on offense where there are some major question marks is running back. But they basically geared their offseason around trying to make things as comfortable as possible for Wentz. So if there isn't a major step forward for him this season, I think there's going to be some disappointment both within the organization and around Philly.
What's the biggest concern for the Eagles here with training camp approaching?
Cornerback.
Yeah.
Major questions there. You know, they drafted Rasul Douglas in the third round to add some depth. They have a kid, Jalen Mills, with a year of experience who they drafted late last year. They like his mentality, but he's young and his closing speed isn't exactly the fastest around the NFL. That is a major question. And they also drafted a cornerback in Sidney Jones, who probably isn't going to play this season. He has an Achilles injury. Talented player, but is he even going to be there? That was more a long-term pick than a help right now pick. So that is the question is, they geared up along the defensive line. They drafted Derek Barnett out of Tennessee. They want to try to get after the cornerback. And their defensive linemen and linebackers are going to have to do that because you're not going to want those cornerbacks on an island against some of the receivers in the NFC East. Odell Beckham, Des Bryant, guys like that.
Yeah, how do you think they stack up in the NFC East?
Gosh, who knows, guys? I mean, this comes down to injuries, I think. I mean, I still think the Cowboys are the class of the division, but the Giants took major steps forward last season, really improved their defense. I'm curious to see what Eli Manning does, if he can get back to the kind of form that helped the Giants win those couple of Super Bowls. The Redskins handled the Eagles pretty easily in both games last year. They seem to have their number. So, I think it's close. I think the Eagles narrowed the gap a little bit, but I'm not sure that they've taken the steps necessary yet to get to the top of the division.